Hey there, it's Izzy here again. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and give you a behind-the-scenes sort of sneak peek at something that I'm working on for you. Now please keep in mind that these are still a little bit rough. I have quite a bit of work left to do on them. For example, they still have their temporary names, but that's okay. They'll be fixed by the time I release them. So what are these? Well, these are a type of Final Cut Pro template, but these are different from what I've done in the past. And the reason they're different, I'm actually calling these flow modules. They're designed differently. What I've done is I've taken ideas that I've used when I designed templates in the past, and I've combined them with other ideas that I've seen out there in the marketplace to create flow modules. The idea is that they're modular, so you have several different modules and a theme, and they work well together, but also the flow part comes from the idea that they're designed to flow smoothly, seamlessly from one to the other one. Now, to give you an idea of how this works, what I'll do is I'll just click and drag this module 1 here from Working 63. I'll drag it into my project. It's going to ask me for project settings. I'll just choose 720p and 29.97, but you can choose anything you want up to 4K in resolution. I'll click OK. I'll open the inspector. Let's go over to the library so we can see the video clips that we can choose from. I'll select my title there, click on the drop zone well, and let's choose a video clip. I'll just scroll up until I see this one, click on it here, there we go, click apply clip, and I'm going to move this over a little bit so you can see right now it doesn't really fit into the drop zone well, so I'll just click and drag here and move those over so it fits better. There we go, maybe something like that. I'll go back to the modules. And let's grab another one. So I'm going to come down here. I'll go to module number 3. I'm going to click and drag and bring it down. And this is one of the ways that you can create that kind of flow from one module to the other one is you overlap them. So you can attach one as a connected clip to another one. That overlap is where the transition happens. I'm going to move this over here so we can see the drop zone. Go back to the clips, select this, click on the drop zone well. Let's choose another video clip. And I'll choose this one here. Click apply clip. Now let's play through this and see what it looks like. I'm going to click down here, hit home on the keyboard to move the playhead to the beginning. I'm going to render this out. It'll help it play back more smoothly. Now pay close attention to this section right here so we can see what it looks like when it goes from one module to the other one. So it's playing back, very nice smooth animation there. And then when it gets to the overlap, you can see it just seamlessly flows to the next one. So that's one way you can create that flow is just by adding one as a connected clip to another one to create that overlap. Now what I'll do is hit Option W on the keyboard to insert a gap clip, and then I'll reduce this here a little bit so I can add another clip with some overlap. Let's add a couple more modules. I'll come down here and let's add module 6. I'll drag it in like that. And also let's add module 2 like that. Let's add some clips to this. This one here has 2 different drop zones, so I'll just make sure I've got the playhead positioned over the first one. Go to my video clips, select the clip, go to the inspector, scroll down till I can see the drop zone well, and I'll add this clip here for this one. And then I'll click on the second drop zone well, and I'll add a different clip for the second one. Let's do this. Click apply clip. Now I've got this image here for that first drop zone, and then the second drop zone, I've got that image. I'll move the playhead over this other clip and select it. Click on the drop zone well. Let's choose a different clip. I'll just choose this one here. Click apply clip. I'll make an adjustment to this one so I've got it selected, and then I'm going to move this over. I'll adjust the X pan like that to move it over, have it be centered a little bit better there. And then also I'm going to reduce the overlay here a little bit so that we can see the image more clearly for this one. And now we have 2 different modules nestled up right next to each other, and they don't flow very easily because they're just next to each other in the timeline. Well, for that we have a custom transition for this theme. So I'm going to click here. I'll grab the matching transition that's designed for this. I'll just click and drag and bring it over and drop it on that edit point there. I'll close down the transitions browser. So that's the second way to have a module flow from one to another one. So you can do the connected clip overlap method, or you can add a custom transition. Let's also add some music, by the way. I'm going to scroll down here and I'll grab this piano piece, drop it in here. I'll extend this last one out to that point, somewhere around there. And then I'll hit Shift Control R on the keyboard to render everything. I'll move the playhead to the beginning of the project and hit the spacebar to play this back so you can see how it works. there you go. That's the idea behind flow modules. Now that's just one theme that I demonstrated today, but I'll have 10 themes in this collection when it's done. Anyway, hopefully this is interesting to you and you can see how it might be useful. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.